One.
Hello, writers. This is Mrs. O'Brien, and I'm going to guide you through the argumentative essay today. First, let's talk about the difference between a persuasive essay and an argumentative essay. A persuasive essay and an argumentative essay are two different types of essays. The main difference between them is that the persuasive essay depends on opinions and emotions, while an argumentative essay uses logic and reason. You will be writing an argumentative essay. You will attempt to convince the readers to accept your idea as true by using statistics, facts, and figures. Those statistics, facts, and figures, that's the evidence you just collected during the research phase. Let's make sure you understand your task. Your assignment is to participate in the Kiwanis Essay Contest. You can see the 2017 essay contest winners pictured here. The question is, if you could give $100 to any charity, who would you give it to and why? Now, the state of Ohio expects sixth graders to write a 5-paragraph essay. In that 5-paragraph essay, they expect you to include the components listed on the screen. But my specific learning target for today's lesson is, I can present my argument in a formal style that includes an introduction. By the end of today's lesson, I want you to be able to identify the parts of an introduction, be able to recognize an effective introduction, and begin writing your own introduction. My behavior expectations. Please pay attention during this mini lesson. It will be less than 10 minutes. You will then be asked to apply this learning to your own writing. Look at the screen. Visit later. Pay attention now. What you're looking at is called the Roman numeral II strategy. It is a graphic organizer that we developed here at Root to help students organize their ideas before writing a 5-paragraph essay. During the research phase, you took notes for paragraph 1, 2, and 3 in those columns. Today, we're going to be working with the introduction on the top. An argumentative essay's introductory paragraph has 3 parts. What are the components? An effective introduction has a lead, a link, and a thesis. What is the lead? This is the first sentence or couple of sentences. This part of the introduction hooks the reader. It is often creative. What is a link? This is the sentence after the lead. This sentence links the creative beginning to the formal thesis statement. It acts as a bridge. To do this, many writers will include one word or idea from the lead and one word or idea from the thesis in the linking sentence. What is a thesis? This sentence drives the essay. It includes the topic, a claim, and the details to support the claim. To review, the 5-paragraph essay starts with an introductory paragraph. The introductory paragraph is made up of 3 parts, a lead, a link, and a thesis. So first, let's talk about your thesis statement. The topic of your argumentative essay is the charity you chose. The claim is that you believe they deserve a $100 donation. So notice I have highlighted the topic in yellow and the claim in pink. Here's an example. The Society for Handicapped Citizens, that's my topic. It's a charity here in Medina. Deserves a $100 donation. That's my claim that I am going to prove, to argue that it is true. So the thesis has 3 parts: the topic, a claim, and supporting details. All 3 of those go into one sentence. And this sentence will be the last sentence of your introductory paragraph. Check out this example. Deciding which college to attend was a complicated process that required researching the college, applying to the college, and enrolling in my chosen classes. The topic of this essay, I know, is going to be college choice. The claim, it was a complicated process. The three supporting details, researching the college, applying to the college, and enrolling in my chosen classes. As a reader, I know exactly what I'm going to read about in this essay. I know what each of the body paragraphs will be about. I know how this writer will support the claim. The college essay example is very organized. The first body paragraph is about researching the college, so that phrase is in the thesis statement. The second body paragraph is about applying, and the third body paragraph is about enrolling. So it was easy to list those three supporting details in a thesis statement. However, the next example spends 3 body paragraphs supporting one big idea. The thesis statement is totally correct. It is just different than the college essay thesis statement. Can you see the difference? Do you see the difference? You do not see a list of 3 things there at the end. It has a topic, Old Yeller, the book. It has a claim that it changed me. And the supporting details has a phrase that says, changed my perspective of death and my experience of losing my pet. Now, as a reader, I expect all 3 body paragraphs to offer evidence to prove that it changed my perspective of death and my experience of losing my pet. Look at this example. The topic is highlighted in yellow, the Medina SPCA. The claim is highlighted in pink, deserves a $100 donation. Because they protect and care for animals. There's my details. That's what I'm going to prove in my 3 body paragraphs. In each of my 3 body paragraphs, I am going to give you evidence. I'm going to give you facts and figures and statistics and little stories that argue that the SPCA deserves that money because they protect and care for animals. Here's an example with the American Red Cross. My topic is the American Red Cross. My claim deserves a $100 donation. Because, as their mission statement explains, they prevent and alleviate human suffering in the face of emergencies by mobilizing the power of volunteers and the generosity of donors. Now, if you choose this strategy, if you choose to quote their mission statement or to quote a part of their website, be sure then that you include details in your body paragraphs about everything in that mission statement. You're going to prove that that is true, that they deserve the $100 because of what is stated there. Remember, the body paragraphs prove your thesis statement. But I would say do not quote their mission statement unless you understand every word in it. So you're going to write your thesis statement first. This step organizes your entire essay. You must understand the focus of your essay before you can do the next creative step in the introduction. So let's stop here and allow you to write your thesis statement before going on to the next steps.